It's your boy Super Barber Samson again with another banging video. Hey, check this out. In my intro video, I was sharing with you a little bit of the background of the mobile bus, but everybody is like, man, I want to see that bus. I'm going to show you the bus, but sit tight. I got to show you the journey. I got to show you where it came from and how it came from.
Let's go!
Big bus, right? And then maybe later on I'll show you what's next and what's after that, what's the next big project. And it doesn't take a lot. It just take commitment to build a mobile bus. And so if you notice, the internet, the YouTube has been going crazy over these schoolie buses and RV buses. I would like to build a community because there's so many barbers who are looking to have their own barbershop, and they are spending so much money on a suite. If your suite, most suites I know in my area, they're anywhere from $275 to $400 per week. So if you are spending that much money in a suite, let me tell you, you can have your own vehicle. This is if you want. But you can go to your clients and you can quadruple your finances, your base pay, whatever. You can quadruple it. If you was making $1,000 a week, I promise you, you'd be making $4,000 a week. If you was making $2,000, you'd probably make $6,000 to $8,000 a week. I promise you, easy. People, all of my clients have no problem paying $125, $150 a cut. Now I know what you're saying. You're saying like, man, my clients are not gonna pay that because you're serving the wrong type of clients who will not pay that. But there's a whole demographic of people who are looking for barbers who they wish that could come right to their doorsteps. And it may be you. You may be that barber. I don't know. But in this journey, I want to show you a little bit about what I do. I want to show you how I do it. And in between that, you'll see some of the funny videos. You'll see some of the things that we do. And this is part of the playlist of the Ultimate Mobile Barber. So anytime you want to see this playlist, and I'll be putting out other videos, tutorial videos, but anytime you want to see this video on how I did it, it's going to show you step by step by step by step. In the last video, I already told you I'm going to be doing even doing tutorials on how to get your insurance for a mobile barber bus, right? It's not easy. And even when I thought I was going to get some help from somebody who knew about this, they didn't even give me all the details. They just told me, call your insurance company. And I was like, but I need more, right? And but I had to figure it out, and I figured it out, and now I have it down to a science. This is the second bus that I've insured. It's a little bit different. It's bigger than the other one. Everybody asking me, do you need a CDL? All those questions are going to be asked, going to be answered for you. And I promise you. But let's get into this video. And hey, thank y'all for coming. If you're liking this video so far, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and let's get it. All right? And I'm going to help you get to the next level of becoming the ultimate mobile barber. Okay, so we bought the van, right? But like with any van or any bus, I bought this bus, and it's gonna look, I mean, when you guys see the reveal, you're gonna be like, that's a totally different bus. It looks like a totally different bus right now. I mean, some of you know me, you've seen how it looked before in here. Things have changed drastically, right? First of all, when we got the bus, I was so excited because I did my homework on buses. And the reason I was so excited about the buses was because I wanted more space. I'm a big dude, I'm not no small cat, and I wanted more space. In the van, a mom would come in, she would be able to sit down, her son in the chair, and if she had another son, the mom would usually stand up and the son would sit down or whatever. So it wasn't no space for a small family to come in and fit and be comfortable. And because I'm that type of dude where I want to make sure my clients are happy and they're satisfied, I want to do whatever it takes to make them comfortable, because that's what it's all about, and how you get paid, how you make money, right? so they could brag to their friends and their neighbors and let them know, like, you got to go in and take a look at that bus. It's the best thing I've ever seen. It's a whole nother level, right? In order to, before you can do that, you have to be able to make sure that your plans, which I discussed in the last video, that your plans are up to par. That you make sure you draw out the plans, but you know where the seats are, you know the correct measurements, you know where everything is at. So with this van, with this bus, I keep saying van, but this bus, it was a doozy. It was another whole learning curve for me, because after I got the bus, the first thing I did was, after driving it, seeing what made me get this particular bus. I could have got a bus, this is 2014, I could have got so much of an upgraded bus. I could have got a 2019 or 2020, right? I could have done that, right? But that would have went outside of my budget of what I was trying to do. So, let me show you. So, with this bus, I got this bus, and in the process of getting this bus, what I loved about this bus, what made me gravitate to it, is that, number one, when you're driving something like this, of course it's a diesel engine. What I started finding out is that diesel engines run better when it's carrying a heavy load. They last much longer. So to have 100,000 miles on a diesel engine, it's like having 50,000 miles on a regular engine, or 30,000 miles on a regular engine that has gas. Diesel engines, their longevity is so long. Yes, it costs more for maintenance, but when you have a good running engine for a diesel engine, you can go anywhere and do anything with that bus. Those were my plans, to go to barber battles, to go A, B, C, and D, to just do so much more as a barber, as a mobile barber. And so people always ask me, well, how much do you make during the week? Let's just say, like, my pay quadruples. When I bought this bus, it had a little less than 100,000 miles on it. I had a mechanic come, put his 2 laptops on it, diesel mobile mechanic, also giving business back to him. Ran it. He said this engine was like a baby engine, like it just came off the floor. He said he looked inside the engine. He said you could still see the silver on a lot of the parts, like this engine hasn't been ran down. I was confused because the outside of the vehicle didn't look like what the engine looked like, if y'all get me. So in the process of that, the first thing I had to do was move all the chairs. Right. I moved all the chairs. After I moved all the chairs out, it was like, wow, that's when the vision started to come together. What happened was, we started taking things apart. I said, I don't need the walls. I'm going to put new walls on them. So we started taking off the walls, but then we started finding problems. Like, we started finding leaks. And, we started finding wet wood, so we knew that there was a leak. So, 1 leak turned into 2 leaks. 2 leaks turned into 3 leaks. 3 leaks turned into like 5 different leaks in the bus. And what I mean leaks, the bus was saturated with wet wood underneath it. Had I known that, I probably would not have bought it. Lesson learned. Next bus, I will know what to look for on the exterior. I mean, who would know to climb on top of a bus to see if there's any holes? Not me. I would not have thought about that. But now I know, in my future endeavors, I make sure that somebody's going to jump on top of the bus and make sure that there's no seals broken or there's nothing where water can get into, right? So that's what we did. We started ripping things apart. And I said, you know what? It'll be better to just strip everything out. New installation, new walls, new floors, new everything. We started from ground up. So literally, at this time and at this level, this is literally like building a barbershop. No different. This is a little bit more tedious because you're not used to this. Every bus has different measurements, but after building the first in my van, I knew I had some direction on where to go and building the bus. The next bus, it'll be even better, right? So, I drew the plans and we just started hammering out. We started working it out. Then you had the wood shortage. A sheet of plywood, well, I think like 17 bucks, and it went up to like 85 bucks, 90 bucks. And so this is probably the most expensive bus that I've seen or put so much work into, that I've seen people put so much. When you look up top, you see I got cowhide up there on the top, surrounding my lights, and I'm gonna show you that. I promise you. Just stay with me, stick it out with me, watch the next video. I promise you, it's gonna bless you. The next video, we are going to do a full tour of the bus. I'm going to start with the outside of the bus, and then I'm going to start with the inside of the bus. We're going to do it before, and we're going to do it after. Welcome to the Super Barber, the ultimate mobile barber. Alright, it's your boy Super Barber Samson. Till the next video, holla at your boy.
Let's go!